Hey guys, Mad Science here, and today I'm back in Fallstreak because I feel like I'm getting close to the end of this game. I have to be. Anyway, let's get into the story. Last episode was crazy. Hopefully this episode won't be as dark. Mummy! Gurgling noisily, Kelly waves her hands and reaches out for me. Where do you think you're going, Kalia? It's a minute. Oh, we're still following the same story, are we? I watch her as she crawls under my dress and pokes her head out from beneath the folds. Not you too, Triss. This little one had a habit of following after his adventurous sister's example. Mama da. Oh no. Poking his head out alongside his sister, he peers into my eyes with a curious expression. Otto? Looks like they're trying to get back into their original home. Amene is Kalia and Tristan's mother. Okay. Ortun Lorette, a man whose hands always seem to be occupied with something. Have we seen Ortun's name before? Like, I feel like we've seen it before. Even now, he was hunched over a table, nimbly working a series of fixtures into a strange mechanical contraption. Also, this house is actually Annalise's house. I'm not letting you back in there. You two kick too much. Mada. Oh my god, we actually get to hear Tristan. Oh, we get to actually see Tristan. Oh. Is it see or hear? Actually. Either way it works. What is this child doing? Kalia can speak normally. But what is this matter Triss seems to say? It's sort of pissing me off. Wow. Wow. Bitch! Orton makes a troubled expression but doesn't break his fine line of concentration. I think he's trying to combine Mama and Dada into one word. He's got innovator's blood in him. Shoot, you little rascals. I settled back into my seat after chasing out the two naughty scamps. Wah! Daddy's busy. Go bother Mummy, you two. Kalia, Triss. Come here. The silence is broken only by Ortun's continued tinkering descends upon the room as the twins sit down obediently before me. Brushing my fingers against their noses, I note with wild amusement how starkly different their reactions are. While Kalia squeals and tries to nibble on my finger, Triss scrunches up his face, all funny, as if he was about to sneeze. Aha! There, that should do it. It seemed he had completed his tuning of the mechanical device. At long last, Orchard detaches himself from the seat and he had been glued to all night. He wipes his forehead and brings the fruit of his toil over to us. This should make a fine toy for these two. With a smile, he winds up a little lever on the device. Upon release, a simple musical tone begins to flow from it. The twins stare with rapt attention as he kneels and holds the device out before them. I watch on as the two children struggle over the right to examine the toy first. Why do you build things, Ortoon? Why do I build things? Because it's fun? Ortoon stretches his stiff limbs widely, cracking his joints in the process. Oh, I have that sort of thing as well. It doesn't happen that often. Oof. That really hits the spot. Dad pushed me to pursue construction because of how stable the field is. But it's the intricate stuff like clockwork that has always been my passion. From designing architecture to inventing contraptions, Ortoon always had a penchant for building things. And he certainly possessed the talent to match that passion. Hikalia, don't hit your brother like that. The fight over possession of the toy has escalated to a miniature brawl. He's a big dummy. Teardrops begin to stream down Tristan's face after convincing Kelly a kick plants his little behind on the floor. Oh, not again. Why can't you two be nice to each other? Pulling out my handkerchief, I dab away the clear droplets flowing from Tristan's eyes. Mallory is expecting my company after work today. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot. The bakery. Take care of them while I'm gone. When I finish wiping away the tears, I walk to the door and slip on my boots. What? That's not fair. You spend more time with Mallory than you do with me. Crossing his arms, Ortoon pouts. I like her more. Why didn't you marry her instead then? She doesn't roll that way. So I had to make do with you. Woo! Sorry, I don't roll that way. Jokes like that sting, you know. And what makes you think I'm joking? Touring with Ortoon was criminally easy. You children behave now. I boop Ortoon on the nose. I'm not a 2-year-old. No matter how gruff he may act though, in the end he's just a hopelessly big softie. You're sulking. No, I'm not. Alright then. Bye. Ortoon makes a lonesome noise as I stride out the door. Fine, take your time coming back. It's been a while since I had the house to myself. Hey! Wait, what are you doing, Kalia? Let's play, Daddy, let's play! Mata! You two watch over Daddy for me, okay? Don't act like I'm the one that needs watching. Upon arriving at the Basia household, I'm greeted by a familiar face. It's Amy. Hang on. Wasn't that Hello, my po-faced dearie. Jeez, is that how you greet your childhood bestie? Mallory squeezes my cheeks with a stupid smile. Wait, the smile got the cheeks? Jeez. I grumble dourly as she plays with my face. This woman sure had a curious way of greeting people. Your deadpan expression is so cute, Amy. I always have this expression on. It conveys stupidity. Doesn't that just mean you're cute all the time? No, it means I'm stupid all the time, woman. Get it right. If you don't know how to react, you can always blush and fidget and go, "You really mean that, Mallory?" No. Flatly vetoing the notion, I show my way into her home. Mallory's flights of fantasies snowball out of control at a frightening rate if you let her have her way. Ah, you're no fun. So, we take our seats at the dining room table, where tea has already been prepared. It's been 15 years now, huh? 15 years since we first met. Mallory looks off into the distance with a gaze of weary remnants. On that snowy day 15 years ago, I was born. Under the name Amene, my time started moving, bringing me all the way to this day. Circuitry's changed so much since then. It's only been 5 years since the Master's Revolution, but the Florin Master's rule has brought such prosperity. The UL refugee convoy. Their arrival changed everything. Though refugees are named, in an ironic twist, it was their arrival that liberated Circuitry from its deterioration. Their mobile production facilities single-handedly lifted Circuitry from its years-long famine, and in a miraculous matter of months, their bioagent eradication corps wiped out the plague. There was a plague? Don't tell me we're going to find out about the plague. Factories, industry, contemporary science, and advanced infrastructure. So could this game actually be taking place in the in real, like at the same time period as this year? It's just that Circuitry's been surrounded by this fog that's been keeping them like making everyone think that they're in the past when they're actually in the present. And that would explain like science and all that. And the plague. It felt like we had been ushered from a time of deprivation to one of prosperity in the blink of an eye. Circuitry was not the only thing that changed though. Look over at Mallory as she brings a teacup to her lips. She was now a lovely, fully matured woman, happily married and mother to 3 healthy children. It was the very picture of a bright future. I would have never imagined it back then. I can still remember holding her sobbing figure whenever she woke in the middle of the night. You were always the one finding a way to provide for us back then. I want to be able to protect you as well, instead of always being the one protected. Your strength and kindness, I've always envied it. Amy. What was that sound? That was such a weird sound. I'm not a kind person, nor am I strong. Ugh. I was just desperate. The period between Alouette's birth and the period between Alouette's birth and the Masters' Revolution, survival had balanced on the edge of a knife. Seems a bit appropriate that they use the word knife here, considering last episode. But there is always a way so long as one is willing to get their hands dirty. I have no regrets about the path I've carved. Mallory and Alouette are here now today. We are alive, along with all the others we hold dear. And that's all that matters to me. You really are a kind person, Amy. I'm not. You are. It didn't seem like she'd budge on the issue. Stubborn. Jeez, how come you accept it when Orchard says it, but not when I say it? I hit him when he says dumb things like that. Oh, wow. Partner abuse. Okay. And we're just gonna act like that never happened. Do you remember how I met my hubby? No, actually. Why don't you tell the story again for the 960th time? Oh, you. When did you become so sassy, Amy? My first meeting with I don't was so romantic. I don't. Toss an apostrophe every day, you go, I'm done. Fishing a suicidal man out of Iviget in the rain doesn't strike me as very romantic. You don't get romance, don't you, anime? You don't get it, don't ya? Most romantic things are in the rain. You're just wording it flatteringly. I'm done. No. Stop making that joke. Adon Bakshia, a young man who had lost his entire family to plague. Mallory met Adon for the first time while crossing the faded bridge that overlooked Viget. Known by its epithet Heaven's Fall, it was a place where the lost and weary yielded their lives to the river of eternity. Even if the drop didn't kill you, being carried beyond Socotrine's borders by Everget was a death sentence. Prolonged exposure to the mist wreaked havoc on the mind and body after all. Like we saw with what we found out with Noletta and Bressel. What if their names are not even Noletta or Bressel? It was really surprising though. Yeah. It was really surprising how calm he seemed. Amy, hear me a bit, will you? Standing on the very edge of Heaven's Fall, Reeds cast it all away. That was when Mallory came up to him under the falling rain. Hello, I'm Mallory. Can I come over and talk with you a bit? And then she just listened to him. She didn't tell him everything would be okay, or that she understood him. Just lent an ear and encouraged him to go on. That continued on for a while, but then, I want to thank you, Mallory, but I have to go. To the one before her about to forfeit his life, Mallory spoke. Please live. But her plea fell upon unhearing ears. Without any hesitation, he stepped into the air. Of course, Mallory was not the type of person that could ever walk away from that. She plunged into the water after him, dragged his unconscious figure to the land, and pounded the breath back into him. Don't you die! When Adone awakened, he couldn't understand why he had been saved. He had already given up on everything after all. Please live and suffer. What Mallory had to say were not words of comfort though. Rather, what came from her mouth was a harsh decree. The only truth of this world is that you need to not suffer alone. Won't you suffer with me? Won't you suffer with me? Real courting words those are. Alright. Maybe romantic isn't the best way to describe it. Yeah, that is not romantic. But the first meeting was really something. Jumping into the Vigette on a rainy day. She's honestly such a bonehead. Hey, if she's a bonehead, she could survive jumping into a river and possibly hitting her head on the bottom of the river. So, no need to worry. I guess you could say you fell for each other for that. Suddenly the atmosphere freezes over. No way. Could it be? Did you just make a joke, Amy? No. You're imagining things. Mallory clutches at her stomach as she bursts into laughter. It was a nice one too. Amy making the joke. Haha. Tears were visibly squeezing out from under her eyelids. Such was the extent of her laughter. Oh, what's next? Is fire going to rain from the sky? Don't you say that! No! Oh my god, this is a joke gone wrong here. I clicked my tongue. Orchard makes dumb jokes all the time, so it might have rubbed off on me, that's all. Oh my skies! Are you blushing? It can't be. How is my Amy this cute? Shitty grin on her face. Mallory noisily starts squeezing my cheeks again. If my cheeks are flush, it's because you hound them all the time. While I object, I make no real effort to resist. I guess you could say I didn't really like it all that much. Now that I think about it, you never told me about how you met Orchard. I want to hear about it. Please. She peers up at me with wet puppy dog eyes. Fine. It was around a year or so after the Masters Revolution. Lunch break. I was on lunch break when it happened. I shut my eyes as memories of that time overtake my vision. It's cold. I dip my bare feet into the water and watch as the little waves lap around my ankles. A pond in a secluded grove. Though hardly that far away, not many seem to know about this place. It's peaceful. Time's ceaseless advance, time's indifferent passage. Tick tock, it goes, the clock's unwielding hand. A dial that chases after nothing. Too peaceful. I hold my hand out before me. It was a foreign sensation. Cold steel, red blood. Images that have long overlapped with my hand. They were not there. The taste of another's fading life, once intimate to me. It was now nothing more than a distant memory. I wonder why. It makes me feel so empty. It was like being suspended in a dream I could not awaken from. One with layers that ran deep, continuing on and on, no matter how many I peeled off. Ugh. It didn't make any sense, but it made me feel uneasy. I ponder my reflection. As I ponder my reflection, the water surface changes. The reflection of a young man had appeared next to mine. Though I heard him coming, I had expected him to continue on past me. Annoyingly enough, though, he starts speaking to me. Hello there, miss. Do you mind if I sit down next to you? We don't need the question marks. We know that this is auto-tune. And, wow. I will admit, Amy does look cute. Wanting him to just go away, I don't reply. But he doesn't seem to get the cue. I've noticed you sit here at the same time every day. It's a nice place, isn't it? I'm pretty fond of it myself. Maybe you don't actually like this place? Though since you're always sitting here, you probably like it, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I think. He scratches his head awkwardly. To tell the truth, I'm not very good at talking to girls. Yeah, I could see that being the case, considering that you're literally having trouble talking to probably the one girl that doesn't want to talk to you right now. I guess there's Belly, but she doesn't really care. A tune knows Belly. Yep. Okay. She'd totally be mad if she heard me say that. Oh. That's not to say I think you're just a girl, though. You look pretty mature. Oh. Though you also look pretty young. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, you're pretty... Pretty? Rape alert. How long was he gonna keep babbling? Though I had no real interest in him, an appetizing aroma causes me to turn my head in his direction. He was carrying a bag of bread. Unfortunately, Alouette had eaten my lunch last night, meaning food was invariably going to catch my attention. Just see Amy's eyes just be like, "Is that food you got there? Can I take a loaf of bread?" Skipping a meal every now and then was hardly cause for concern, but Mallory had scolded her to the point of tears. This? It's a loaf of bread. Wow. Wow. I could not tell from the picture. You see what before, right? Oh my goodness, you are a dumb ass. Wow. Just wow. That is like insult. That is just an insult right there. He cringes at his idiotic question even as it leaves his own mouth. My god, Orchard. Of course she's seen a loaf of bread before you dance. Oof. Reaching into his bag, he takes a loaf of bread and holds it out. I stare at the steaming bread before me. You're giving it to me? Yeah. Well, that's the first time I heard your voice. It sounds cool. Like nothing can faze you. Unless you want to be phased. Starts to be phased every once in a while. No, bro, move along. I don't want to be phased in that way. Ignoring his insistent chattering, I take the bread and make quick work of it. Wow, you must have been pretty hungry. Not to say you're No! Not to say you're fat or something if you weren't. Wow! Oh, wow! Dude. I just want to slap this guy across the face for saying something so pointless. You can clearly tell that she's not fat. Oh my gosh. My name is Orchard. You said it before while muttering to yourself. Yeah. Oh. Whoops. Shoot. Yeah, Orchard Lorette. That's my name. Whoops, I accidentally skipped that, sorry. Orchard looks expectantly at me. He was probably waiting for me to give him my name. Far out. So, nice weather, huh? L2 turns to the pond and laughs nervously. I know. You know there's a story that's been passed down about this pond. A story? Yep. Legend has it that long ago this pond was used by a mother to drown her child. Was used by a mother to drown her child, who suffered from crippling birth defects. The mother wished to release the child from its painful fate, but her despair was such that she held herself under the surface until she drowned as well. How How do you hold yourself underwater? But also, type F in the chat for, oh my god, for drowned child. Back then, this pond had apparently been so black and filthy you couldn't see the bottom of it. I'm glad I don't have that water right now. Totally coincidental there. The people believed it to be haunted, claiming sobs and cries could be heard from it in the dead of night. A priest was shown upon and asked to exorcise it. But to that request, the priest said something baffling. He said that he'd never seen a more pure and pristine pond in his life. Okay. Cupping his hands in prayer, he drank the dirty water reverently to the shock of the villagers around him. As the people discussed what happened in a town meeting, one person stood up and claimed that the pond had always appeared clear and pristine to their eyes. Oh. Is it gonna be like only people that have seen death? Or like seen death and all that can see it? The days passed by with more and more people speaking of the pond as beautiful until everyone was saying it. Then one morning, the townspeople awoke to discover that the pond had transformed to become the reality they claimed that was truth. Okay, how does that one work? How does that work? Logically speaking. Orchard bends down and splashes the sparkling water idly with his hand. It is said that at a certain time of day, if one sits here all alone, the sound of a cooing mother and a laughing baby can be heard. It's a strange story, isn't it? Something about the story resonated with me, stirring something deep inside. May I ask you something? What color is this pond? Back on the color track again, huh? It's just blue, right? Indeed. I dip my hands into the pond and scoop out a handful of water. What color is the water in my hand? It's clear. It doesn't have a color. So it changes color? Oh! Damn, that is actually some sound logic. Water is actually no, it doesn't have a color. Damn. Orchard scratches his head. I guess that's how it works. Even though water is actually clear, if enough of it comes together in one place, it'll look blue. Yeah. I see. So it's a lie. Isn't it fine though? Even if it's a lie, I think it's beautiful. It's real to me and I believe in it. So you don't need to make a face like that. What kind of face have I been making? Anyways, I have to be off now. It was nice talking to you. Orton turns to leave, his shoulders slumped. And Mene. Huh? My name? Amene. He smiles widely. What a wonderful name. Will you be here tomorrow? Perhaps. Alright, I'll see you then, Amene. Like an overexcited child, Audrey turns and runs off. Yeah! I got her name! I got her name! I got her name! He bumps fist vigorously as he scampers away, causing the bread to fall from his arms and scale up. Dude, that was a perfectly cooked bread. You spilled on the floor. It's all ruined now. Oh, man. Moldy onions. Look what you done now, June. Oh, I hope she didn't see me. Whew. Oh my gosh. You two are so adorable. So romantic. Mallory, please. You tried to woo me with a story about a mother who murder-suicided their disabled child. Yeah, that is actually quite fucked up. There's something wrong with your sense of romance. What? I think I figured out the way to your heart, Amy. You're going to say something stupid, aren't you? Remember when we first met? The first thing I did was give you a loaf of bread too. You're like a cat! You only open up to someone if they feed you. Ah. You can't be serious. Her shit-eating grin was starting to get on my nerves. Oh, I'm so glad you told me that story. I'm regretting it now. Huh. Oh. Is that Alouette I see? What are you doing up, sweetie? Alouette was peeking into the room from the kitchen doorway. It had gone quite late during my stay. Alouette can't sleep. Oh, she's had this thing since she was a child. Come here, you. Alouette rushes over and buries herself in her mother's warm embrace. Jeez, you're such a spoiled child. Even as Mallory says that, she indulges herself as well, rubbing her cheek against Alouette's hair. Auntie Amane is here too. Next, Alouette scurries over and hops into my lap. She was rather attached to me since I had raised her alongside Mallory for such of her life. Far out. Will you be joining us for tea as well? Alouette shakes her head. Not sweet. Alouette doesn't like tea. Mummy, when is Pup coming home? Adone was quite the workaholic. Since his workplace was far away, he generally only returned home once a week. He's coming home tomorrow, actually. Yay! You should bring Autumn and the twins over, Amy. It will be fun. Perhaps I shall. Kalia and Triss are coming? Let's play! Let's play! That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a let's play. Sorry, Alouette, I beat you to it. Alouette starts hopping around energetically at the prospect of us visiting. Oh, you're so full of energy now. How are you going to get back to bed? Play! I'll be taking my leave now. It's getting rather late. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then? Maybe. Geez, you always give such non-committal answers, Amy. Say goodbye to Auntie MNA, Alouette. Bye-bye, tomorrow, let's play. Oh, Alouette. Oh, wow. Ha. I let an exasperated sigh as I stand before the entrance of the Basia home. Okay, so it's not the same house as Annalise's. They just use that as lazy as they are. As planned, I brought Callie and Tristan over to play. Unless the whole fire just destroys the whole place except for one house. However, why are you two hiding down there? The twins had taken refuge under my dress as I was about to knock on the door. I wasn't particularly fond of the bloated experience it was giving me. They tried to get back into their original home. Oh my gosh, stop making that joke. You already made that joke. I shoot a little runt out from under me before proceeding to knock. Even this rowdy duo could be unexpectedly shy at times. From beyond the door, a muffled "they're here" could be heard as the door popped open and a trio of heads poked out. It was the Bashir children. Auntie Anime, Linny has a riddle for you. We won't let you through unless you answer correctly. Oh, that's a cool name, Lynette. What bird is with you at every meal? It seemed they were quite high spirits. I don't know. A robin? Finding it too much of a pain to think about, I answer with the first thing that comes to mind. Alouette crosses her arms in an X shape and makes a strange noise. We got it right on our first try though. Are we smarter than Auntie? The correct answer is a swallow. Bad puns are everywhere. Proud they had best to be. The Baxter children grinned stupidly in a way that reminded me of their mother. Such cheekiness. If you don't let me in right now, I'll be the one swallowing you. Phrasing. We need some phrasing here, people. Slowly bringing my face forward, I tower over the three diminutive children. I will devour your souls. Eek! Scary! Auntie scary! Run! The three children immediately abandon their post, fleeing deeper into the house. As the door swings open, I spot Mary and Idone at the living room table. I thought, though it was a rare break from work for Idone, he was characteristically rigid at attention, as if ready to move on a moment's notice. You need help seizing those little munchkins, Amy? Mallory waves to me as her... I'm hearing... stupid bird outside. Mallory waves to me as her children cower behind her. You might want to consider getting new gatekeepers. Hey, we got something for the Reddit page of gatekeeping. Jeez, Aang. That was a pretty easy riddle too. Peering up at him, Kalia tugs on Orchun's sleeve. Swallow? She tilts her head. A swallow is a birdie. Kneeling down before her, Orchun forms a bird with his hands and starts flapping his fingers. Bird. Bird. Triss tries to imitate Orchun's hand motions, but only succeeds in tangling his fingers up in silly arrangements. To swallow food. Orchun points at his throat and gulps. It's the same word as the swallow birdie's name. Orchun mimics a bird once again with his hands. However, Kalia makes a distraught face at Orchun's simple explanation. No, don't eat the birdie! Big wet tears begin to roll down her face. Oh great, we made Kalia cry. Orchun made Kalia cry. Bad you. To make matters worse, upon seeing his sister crying, Triss merely starts bawling as well. Oh no, we got 2 crying kids here. What do we do? Oh damn it, Orchun, you need to... I messed up. Orchun slumps to the ground, completing the disastrous scene before me. I'm just picturing it. Going Tristan and just going, ah! And then Orchun's just like, ha. It's just one hassle after the other between these 2 little scamps and this scared brain hubby. Meanwhile, the Baxter family's laughter fills the house as they watch over a zany performance. Today's gonna be a long day, isn't it? After an overly colourful entrance settles down, the 4 adults find ourselves conversing at the table when Triss wanders up to us. Oh, you brought me the toy I made with you? You brought the toy I made with you? In his hands was the mechanical contraption that Orchun had finished building yesterday. Looks cute. Does it do something special? Orchun nods and turns to Triss. Go ahead and show the others. While it seemed difficult for him to wind up by himself, when Kalia chips in and they work together as if it was a feasible feat even for their sticky little hands. Oh yeah, Kalia has her hands. Oh. Upon release, a simple melody begins to flow from the device, causing the Bashirs to gasp and widen their eyes. Wow, it's playing music? Inspired by UL design, I wager? You're as amazing with your hands as always, Orchun. Wait, this tune. I know the song it comes from. Dia folds his arms and furrows his brow. Can I see it, please? Though I expect the twins to act possessively, they hand it over to Lynette fairly easily. If only they could learn to share that well with each other. Oh, Alouette think it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So we got Daimon, or however it's pronounced. This is Mallory, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's Mallory. Oh, that's Lynette. Alouette. We got Tristan with his voice and Kalia with her arms. Oh, sorry. Oh. No way, it's definitely the alphabet song. Diamond needs to needs to learn some things, apparently. Mummy thinks you children are making a mistake. It sounds like Baba Black Sheep to me. No, it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. No, Baba Black Sheep can work with it a little bit. Without a care in the world, Kelly and Tris watch Lynette fiddle with the device as the argument escalates around them. Why don't we ask the original creator? What song did you build the device to? Oh, what tune? That's a tough question. I was only thinking of the melody when I made the music box. Sorry, I don't know what song it comes from either. A pensive silence takes hold of the room at Orchard's confession. Nobody knew who was right anymore. Musical confusion, people. But it's definitely not Alphabet Song. Was the tune Twinkle Twinkle Little Star the Alphabet Song or Bye Bye Black Sheep? It's definitely not the Alphabet Song. Like, it matches a bit, but it's not Alphabet Song. The truth is, unexpectedly, the one to break the silence was Lil Lynette. Everyone's right. It's all the same tune. Holy. A wave of commotion spreads through the room at Lynette's claim. That is crazy. If you just take out the tune, like if you just have this little bit of music. Oh, wow. Yeah, is that really so? Can you prove it, Linny? Yeah. Yeah, just listen. Lynette takes a deep breath and begins to sing. Oh, that... Weaving in lyrics from all three songs, Lynette sings to the tune of the device without missing a beat. Wow. Wow, it's true. Linny is so amazing. Wow. That is crazy. I am genuinely speechless. I see. Adone nods gravely, his arms crossed in the poise of an intellectual. Lynette would know best since she loves learning new lyrics and singing so much. All of a sudden, though, he stands, rising with such force, the chair slams against the ground behind him. That's my little songbird for you. The veins on his temple begin throbbing, like the visceral embodiment of a father's pride. Meanwhile, Sava's son loudest Caliatrus died under my dress as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't default to hiding under my dress. I'm wearing pants next time. They'll find a way in the... No. They're trying to get back. I've heard that joke enough times already. Oh gods. I remember Linny and Dia used to do that to me all the time. Mum. It's red. Dia's face is all red. It's comfy down there. Getting caught up in the atmosphere, the adults end up playing around with the children for pretty much the whole day. Even though some god decides to take pity on us and the rapscallions finally grow tired and doze off on the carpet. With the kids out of commission, a moment of peace and quiet finally descends upon the house. Geez, you sure have a lot of energy, Adone. Orchard fans his face as he settles back into a seat at the dining room table. Even when playing, one must give their all. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. Your husband knows no chill, Mallory. The children really enjoyed the piggyback rides we gave. Though I bet they would have liked it if Amy pitched in more. Don't talk to me right now. I don't understand how children have so much energy. I think it's really admirable though, Adone. Even though your blood does not run through Alouette, you treat her as her own. As your own. She is blessed to have such a wholehearted father. While I appreciate your words, Latoon, you are mistaken about something. It was not I who accepted Alouette. When I had nothing left in the world, it was she who accepted me. Zone brings his hand to his chest in heartfelt sincerity. Alouette, Mary, and Amene. It is because of your strength and compassion that I still draw breath here and now. And while Alouette may speak oddly and seem dull at times, she has the biggest heart of any girl in the world. Alouette is not dull. It is I that am blessed to have such a wonderful daughter. The four of us watch warmly over the children's sleeping visages. Alouette's always been an affectionate girl. All the little ones were huddled up against her as they slept. It seems her head pats are quite popular. Damn, Alouette was getting those head pat games in. The head pat game for Alouette was strong pretty much for 10 years. You never know, you'd never know it by how she acts, but the poor child's had it rough at school. Since she speaks so childishly, she often gets teased. Hey, we gotta toss some bullying on this pile of randomness. Lynette and Di are good siblings though. They always stand up for her like little champs. Hey, at least we got a good story in the bullying realm. It was somewhat amusing how differently they all slept. While Callie and Trish snoozed with spread lips and open mouths, Lynette and Dia seemed fond of curling into cozy little balls. And then there was Alouette, who slept with her arms wrapped around everyone as if cradling something precious. There's no mistake. If there's something in life worth protecting, it's this. Have I told you, by the way? We're hoping to get a bigger house for ourselves soon. The children are growing because so quickly after all. They need the space. Is that why you've been working yourself like a mule? Aha. It's been my dream for a while. We've already saved up quite a bit. Is that so? In that case, why don't you contract my place when the time comes? Oh. I'll be sure to put lots of love into it. Fortune extends a hand with a big smile. Sounds like a plan. Return the smile. Adone grasps his hand firmly. Let's look forward to the future together, not as two different families, but as one big family. It was a warm sentiment where both parties dreamed of a bright future. Dripping, overflowing with promise. But for some reason I couldn't bear to look at it. The future they spoke of. It was simply too bright. Too dazzling. After a short chat, Mallory and I step outside to take a stroll at her request. Don't the stars look so pretty tonight, Amy? The sky was indeed quite clear tonight. But the starry sky has never been a sight I've found compelling. It was just like the rest of the world after all. Colourless. I had to argue a point. The night sky has plenty of colour. Everyone looks up at the same sky, don't they? Even if we look at the same thing, we see different sights. I pull my gaze back down to the earth. That's right, I haven't forgotten the promise I made to you. This beautiful sky I see, I want to show it to you. I want to look up at that sky together. Today, tomorrow, and the day after. I'll make that wish come true. So please, Amy, don't stop looking up. A familiar warmth. Mallory's hand. Takes my chin and lifts my gaze to the heavens. A world full of colour. Reflected in Mallory's eyes was a world different from what I saw. One that's always been out of reach. Through living by her side, I had hoped to make that vision mine. But maybe it's already happened. Maybe colour has slowly been seeping into my world ever since that day 15 years ago. Mallory, what a cute kitty! Mallory breaks into a jog all of a sudden to catch up to a wandering cat we happen across. No matter how many times I tell you, it seems you won't break this habit. Mallory was feeding the cat kitchen scraps that she always kept on her person for moments like these. That is not right. I remember you used to scold me all the time when I did this back then. Of course, food was highly plentiful enough to be feeding stray animals. I know, it's always just been me satisfying my ego. Even if it helps them for the time being, making an animal dependent on others to survive is self-serving. It's the same as wanting to protect something. It's not noble at all. It's greedy and selfish. I want to protect it. Those words are the cloak a weakling hides behind to seem strong. You've always been like that. crybaby who easily gets lonely, but tries to be strong. Why is that? It's just... I want the people who smiled at me to keep smiling for me. I give pause at Mallory's words. I couldn't see what kind of expressions she had, but her silent back seemed somehow different from usual. Amy, remember the gun we used to have back at the orphanage? How we had little parcels of land to care for? The image of a young Mallory singing as she watered her crops revives in my mind at her urging. Remember how you could never make yours blossom? Soil quality, water management, and sun exposure. Though I had meticulously accounted for all those factors, my parcel only ever met middling success. Living things need more than just nourishment to live. Certainly the cat records and darts off into the night. That cat's just like, Yummy! I don't want to help you anymore. I'm getting out of here. I was surprised. Mallory was uncannily good with animals. For one to flee from her was unheard of. That's when I noticed her trembling, outstretched hand. The damp ground before her, wet from raindrops of a clear night sky. I don't understand. It's peaceful. So very peaceful. Yet for some reason, that scares me. I'm happy, but I'm scared. I'm satisfied with so little, but at the same time, I want more. I want these peaceful days to keep going on. It's the same for me. These hands of mine are holding it. The warm warmth that is this peacefulness. Yet I don't know what to do with it. It was something new to us. In our struggles to survive day to day, we had only been able to look at what was right in front of us. For much of our lives, that was the only way we knew how to live. But that's no longer the case. Human beings are friendly, adaptable creatures. There are times when we adapt so well it dissociates us, confounds us. It's strange, I can't stop trembling. I watch her as Mallory lowers her head and hugs her knees. I never imagined happiness would feel this fragile. I'm so terrified of losing it, just the mere thought paralyzes me. Well, I suppose we know why the cat ran away, Miss Sunshine. Mallory goes silent. Then, without warning, she begins to laugh. A mirthful laugh, bleeding away the anxiety. That's the second joke I've ever heard you make. I never knew how much I needed a wisecracking Amy in my life. Oh, you're so cute. She hops over to me and begins squeezing my cheeks. Tisk. Not again. Hey, Amy. What? What is it now? Thanks for cheering me up. Leaning in close, she kisses me on the cheek. You're not welcome. It's the sequel to You're Welcome. Are you blushing? I think you're blushing. It's dark. You're imagining things. My dear Amy can't be this cute. Shush, you. With a spring in her step, the two of us make our way back home. As I listen to her hum with a bright smile on her face, I gaze up at the sky above. It was a tiny feeling, a little tugging at the core of my heart. but for a fleeting second, I thought it looked beautiful. I can't see the same world Mallory does. I might never be able to see it. But even then, it's fine. So long as I have her by my side. She'll see enough colour for the both of us. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave the episode here for today. Man, I've been recording for over an hour. An hour and 15 minutes. Anyways, links to my YouTube page and my Twitter page will be down below, along with a link to Amino for you guys to go and check out. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out, and leave a like on the video if you think that today was a much more happy episode than the last episode. Because it definitely was. No, leave a like. If you like the character Amane. If you actually took time to consider what she said. Because it's interesting what she has said about colour. I'm the Mad Scientist. Mad Scientist out.